Today I will be taking your deposition in your lawsuit against New York City. Please state your name for the record.
My name is Bob Winfield.
Mr. Winfield, I want to ask you about your history of schizophrenia. Have you ever had a hallucination?
No, I used to think there were hallucinations until I started verifying, because sometimes. The first time they diagnosed me with schizophrenia is in Rikers Island. And they are trying to send me to Mid-Hudson to stop me on a case. And they took me to see the psychiatrist without a lawyer, and they had me going to Mid-Hudson. So I made them give me another test with a lawyer present. Then we went to trial and beat that. I ain't go to Mid-Hudson, or whatever, but the first time I was diagnosed with schizophrenia I was on Rikers Island.
So you said you have never experienced hallucinations.
I hallucinate, but I check into it. I mean, what is a hallucination? It's something you see that is not there, or something that you are seeing, that you do not think is there, or you do not believe it until it hits you in the face.
Do you sometimes see things that aren't really there?
I don't know. I dream. I mean, I see reflections and shadows and images. Yes, I see that.
When you're awake?
Yes.
Have you ever seen something tangible that was not actually there, not a reflection?
Just in passing. I don't even pay it no mind. It's normal.
Can you give me an example?
In 1993 I watched a commercial, and it said you'll receive a certain amount of water by paying a quarter if you change your gas to be controlled. I mean, your water to be controlled by gas instead of electricity. This is how much you will receive. And they showed a little tub with a little bit of water, and they showed a tub with a big amount of water. And it was selling. And everyone saw it as an investment. But the United States government had put in a watch for a gas bomb attack in New York City. I was an electrician in Local 3. My teachers told us you cannot put two natural elements together. So I received that as a threat. So I sent it to the President, Secret Service, and it was the actual gas bomb attack that they was looking for. I received it as a threat because my teachers told me we couldn't do it, so why was they announcing it on television, to get more people to buy into it as an economic value for the world? So what I see or determined to be a schizophrenic method stopped you from getting killed. So if that's what it's going to take, a schizophrenic like me, sending for it, or whoever, so what? So be it. And on that note, I find out they put Secret Service in the jail, Rikers Island, C-73. You got my history, you could check. I got a letter from CS Star. I'm looking for it, I could give it to you. You can go verify, because when the computer and the laptop got stolen from the military, they wrote me to let me know that my information was safe. That's my schizophrenia. I check into what I don't understand.
For the record, I call for the production of the CS Star letter regarding the stolen laptop from the military.
Like I said, I'm looking for it. But there is a lot of raw sewage in my basement.
You were saying that people from the Secret Service were following you at Rikers Island?
Yes.
How did you know they were in the Secret Service?
Because they were. Government is the only set of people that can go anywhere they want, at any time. They want to do what they want, and leave without being seen. I seen them, but without being seen. They dress just like every other prisoner, and they drink out the same. Well, this one drank out of a milk carton, that's how we knew who he was. He played himself. But the thing is, that we know the difference between a prisoner and somebody acting like a prisoner, and you could tell.
You claim that you were not given a proper diet while you were incarcerated at Rikers Island. I need to ask you some questions about your diet. Mr. Winfield, can you eat broccoli?
Once in a while.
Once in a while it's okay to have some broccoli.
Once in a while. Because if you pass gas, you won't bleed. When I pass gas, I start bleeding. Then I start bleeding, I go from bleeding from my rectum to bleeding from my stomach. So I have to watch my gas intake.
Can you eat turkey ham?
No, that is gas processed. I cannot eat gas processed foods.
What is a gas processed food?
A gas processed food is one where I eat it, and then I get stomach aches and I go to the bathroom as soon as I eat it. It's like eating a chicken McNugget. As soon as you eat it, you get gas. It's gas processed.
At some point, were you told that you could not eat soy?
Oh yes. It was. The soy was the meal where I had the episode.
What does it mean that you had an episode?
That's when I bled. I bled and I just kept. My whole body kept going to the bathroom for 20 hours.
Mr. Winfield, why are you suing Ms. Orton in this case?
I'm suing her because she is a mean, grumpy lady that does not like to listen to what anyone has to say.
Anything else?
That is basically everything.
You also make a claim of malicious prosecution against police officer Ashley, correct?
Yes, that's right.
What was the source of her alleged malice?
I don't know her. I never had sex with her. She never had an abortion or any of my children. I don't know her. I can't tell you why.
Due to the late hour, I find myself satisfied with that answer. We'll go off the record and can adjourn for the day.